Förum að brjóta eitthvað.
Let the sail out! Let's have a song.
Dark is the shadow and disorder of the land dethroned. Lands tremble as they go down.
Look! Soldiers stuck in over there!
Fiercely eyed and flaming pride, merciless men are called to strike. With fire in
We'll all raise the sail here!
must row in these waters.
Sing us a song. Sail! Big loop! Catch the wind!
Bandits, note. Torolf, meet me by the gates at first light. I'll take you to see the nudies hanging about in a small camp out west. They're bare-arsed, so there won't be anything to take, but bring some ale and we'll have a few good laughs. We met those people.
Rapscaius Andreas Dominus Noster, et quia ita est, quod est trebent occasini in essorium pabulum, reprobient delicta patrum triorum. Neque sape malale complexiones, agnus Dei, tonsitariat in multis super.
Let's...
Here is not possible.
Dock the ship here. Save it for...
Hi, Tabor. Thanks for the good work, Eivor. Got a real little fishery going here.
Are you the man in charge?
It's my grandfather, really. But he says the best way to learn responsibility is by working. Besides, between you and me, I'm better at it. More of a people person, you know?
I do. It's good to have you. Both of you.
Are you ready to fight, Eivor?
I am.
Are you ready for the next round?
I'm ready.
ready for the next round?
I'm ready.
Are you ready for the next round?
Yes, I'm ready.
Are you ready for the next round?
Yes, I'm ready.
Are you ready for the next round?
I'll take my tokens, Sullivan. I have business elsewhere.
Playing it safe. Here are your tokens.
How do I decorate?
There are many places in the settlement that can be customized. Just find them and decorate however you like.
Show me what you have.
Have a look.
I have to go. See you soon.
Aha! Ready to drink?
Of course. You are a bit green, friend. We're going to start.
You are quite the guzzler. Try again anytime.
Ready to go now?
Put a bow in my hand.
Take a moment to center yourself and then go. You make your ancestors proud. Then I bet on you to win this. You make this look easy. You're half the way there, Eivor. You're getting there. Make sure the target is facing you. Odin's eye, you shoot well. Freya's love, incredible shooting. You make this look easy. Time's almost up. Not bad, but I'm sure you can do better. Try again if you like.
Show me what you have.
Have a look.
I will see you later, friend.
Fine millinery when you see it, Rohan.
Rowan, Holger, why all this shouting?
Silence, both of you!
Ransby, I demand that this matter be settled here and now.
Have patience, Rowan. There is a time and a place for such disputes. Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A filly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
Painting, Rohan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgefu's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom to make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleeding...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position. I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Algifer's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen. Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We're done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Would you allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting? After all, in some ways, you are its creation.
Absolutely not. Silver is the only color I wish to see from you.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite the character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass, and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon. Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Svend passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
Thank you from Ceolbert. I wish to thank you and Eivor and the rest of the settlement for the great kindness you have shown me and the things you have all taught me. Though I may have felt a nuisance at times, the days I spent with all of you were joyous and educational. Though I go now to do the work that I am meant for, I know that I will return to this place and its people one day, and I look forward to that. Take care until we meet again. Chaelbert.
Hey there! How are you? Ah, a new letter.
Letter from Ceolwulf. Ivor, I pray this letter finds you well, and my son. Ceolbert has written me a few times now, often in so much detail, it is as though I am there. He admires you, trusts you. It warms my heart to know he has someone to look up to. I know you will do right by him. As for myself, I have settled nicely in this new role. My court is behind me, and I have the people's loyalty. For the first time in a long time, Mercia is stable. It's thanks to you, King Ceolwulf II.
Ah, good. You're here.
Where is Alvis?
Yes, well, you see, Alvis and I got into a little argument. I may have made some disparaging remarks about his paranoid fears.
I don't imagine he took that well.
No, he did not. He told me that if I was so sure that his fears were baseless, then I should perform the ritual in his stead.
Have you ever done anything like this?
Goodness, no. But he left a list. Anyway, how hard can it be?
What does the list say?
It says to start by lighting fires round the settlement to create a protective barrier against spirits. Utter nonsense and a waste of time.
Perhaps, but I would feel better honoring Alvis's wishes.
Of course, of course. Go light the fires and then return to me. There are more steps on this list.
I see a fire pit over there. This should burn brightly. What do you see, Sunan? I need your eyes, my friend. This looks to be the spot. There. The fire should last until morning. Let's see you, old friend. I think I've found one of the fire pits. That's one fire pit down. Aid me. Be my eyes. Have a look, Sunan. Show me. That looks like a fire pit. May this fire protect us. Be my eyes, Sunan. I see a fire pit over there. There. The fire should last until morning. asked about this land, my friend.
I don't know how to draw without your hand to guide me.
Tovi.
Eivor, it's Sven. He passed while I was away.
Tovi, I'm sorry I wasn't there.
No one was. We had planned to brand Tekla's barrels that morning, and we talked about what we might have for supper. And when I went to collect him, he was in his bed. Sleeping, I thought. But he was already gone.
I'm sure he went in peace.
But he went with plans. Things he wanted to do, things he meant to do. His death was so empty. Not like in our stories.
Life is not a story, Tovi. It is a fractured shout, unguided by verse. Most of us meet untidy ends. If we knew the shape of our stories before we lived them, we would hardly attempt to live them.
I would have given anything for another day with Sven. Even a wordless one. He was not ready to go. Thank you, Eivor. I need to get home.
Be strong, Tovi. And know you are valued. I am sorry I was not here to see you off, old friend. This looks to be the spot. That's one fire pit down. What do you see? That looks like a fire pit. May this fire protect us. Go, Sunan. That looks like a fire pit. All the fires have been lit. I should return to Aki.
Godmat, Eivor.
Okay. All the fires have been lit around Ravensthorpe.
Good. Now follow me. The next step takes place in the forest. You warriors are so worried about your spirits. Like today's any different than any other day.
Be careful, Arke. That kind of thinking can leave you defenseless in the face of the unknown.
Perhaps, or perhaps it leaves me more time to work on my craft, and not spend so much time worrying.
What does Alvis ask for this next step?
We're to draw out any spirits that have crossed into our world and would do us harm and destroy them.
And how will we find them?
There will be a rune or ward that has let them into our world. I assume we'll know it when we see it.
Seems easy enough. And how do we banish the spirits?
It doesn't say. Maybe we can talk to them? Otherwise, I found a punch to be a reliable deterrent.
Okay.
Alvis says this ritual must be performed at night. We should wait until the sun has set.